Hi ho, I am Igroglaz and today I'll tell you about Igroglaz. It's new idle RPG game and it's successor of Malware Idle, you could say. But the difference is that this is server-side game. So in Malware Idle you can cheat. In this game it's not possible to cheat because all data about player, about your activities, it's stored on server. So this is kinda MMORPG game, which is really cool. So it's definitely worth to try it. And today I'll tell you some secrets and tips for new players. It's first part of my guides. I'll make some more videos later too. We will talk about general stuff, how to develop when you just start to play, what's options here. So first of all, I want to say that in this game there are some limitations for free-to-play players. Like 3 skills are not accessible, but you could unlock them. You could unlock so-called premium. You could unlock it with simple in-game currency. So if you in the game, if you earn like 1 million gold, 1 million gold, it's possible to earn it in 1 day. Actually, I'll tell you how to do it later on. So you could buy premium, and this is one-time purchase. So this premium, it's not like subscription. You just need to buy it once and you will unlock all the features in this game. So this is not pay to win game. Actually, it's very fair to play. It's what I want to say in the beginning. So now, what's the difference? Some differences between this game and Malware Idle and some others. It's strong clan system. So you could join a clan in this game and develop your clan together. You could complete quests, for example, kill certain monsters together, or collect resources and craft some stuff. So for completing every day, you complete daily quests, you get special points, credits, and you could then spend these credits for different upgrades for your clan. And also you could even buy a guild house, like old village, villa, or even mansion. So they're quite hard to build, but it's quite possible for a clan. So it's another big difference between some other games like this, idle RPG games. Okay, so what you could do first, when you just start to play and you go through tutorial, you could fight with some monsters, or you could go crafting. There are a lot of different skills. I'll tell you about all of them, but some tips. First of all, if you fight Turkey, it wouldn't really hurt you because she has very low parameters. So when you fight it, you will fight automatically. You make automatically your blows, and you could choose one of the 4 combat styles. What is it? Actually, you could stay at mixed. It's all right, because main difference is which skill you will level up. So if you choose, for example, let me kill something else, not Turkey, because it's too easy. Let's take the loot. Okay. Let's fight, for example, with some druids, for example, yeah. And here I'll show you. So you could choose different combat styles. For example, accurate, you will gain accuracy and you will get hit points. So every time when you perform a blow, you gain certain amount of experience. Oops. Yeah, by the way, if you die in the battle, it's not a problem. You do not lose anything except loot. Yeah, I had to turn on after it. We'll talk about after it a bit later. So don't afraid to die, because the only thing which you will lose, it's loot which you kind of got from this monster. So when you kill the monster, you could get some loot from it, and if you kill several monsters, you get a lot of loot in this tab, and if you will die, you will lose it all. You see, like this. So if I'll die right now, I'll simply lose this 26 gold. It's not a problem. And later on, you will you could buy after loot upgrade to prevent it. But it's kind of not so important upgrade after loot. The most important upgrade is actually after heal. So this after heal upgrade, it costs 100,000 gold. It's first thing which you should focus to get gold for after eating. It's a really good thing, because then when you fight monsters, your food will be consumed automatically, which is very useful, as you could fight any monsters. For example, you could kill, I killed for vampires. Even though my skills, they're not so high, I could do it. Yeah, so it's very nice to have after it, but of course you could do it just manually, just click, and each turn, each attack, you could you could restore your hit points. So thing is that, as I said, you could choose different combat styles. So accuracy will raise your like fighting and hit points. Aggressive will raise your strength and hit points. Defensive will raise your defense and hit points. Also, there are three types of weapons. It's melee weapon. Melee weapon is kind of this sword you could see, and there are a lot of different types of melee weapons. You could check them in stores, local market stores, like battle axes, bows, clubs, hammers, etc. The thing in this game, it's interesting system that you cannot craft weapons. You could only buy weapons in the store and then enhance these weapons via crafting, with special gems. And these gems you could get from the battle. But when you just start to play, you could simply go to local market store and buy here any weapon which you like. So there are ranged weapons like bow or crossbow. There is melee weapons like hammers, scimitars, swords, spears, and there is a magic skill. So for magic you use staves. The best weapon for new player is scimitar, because it has fastest attack interval. So like 3 seconds, every 3 seconds you perform attack, so you gain your skills very fast. So you could look into scimitar, but actually all weapons, they are good, and both were they are very good, because let's loot what we got here, and I'll show you. In our next videos we will talk about fighting more, but just one thing which I want to show you, that every monster has its own weakness. For example, all the dragons, like red dragon, green dragon, black dragon, they have weakness to archery. So actually it's very nice to be an archer. But for new player, I think it's the most safe way. It's go melee. It's most simplest way. And every monster has different vulnerability, so you could choose any weapon. It will do all right. So when you just start fighting, if you wish to go fighting road, just go as a mixed. Sometimes you could go for defense if you need to wear a powerful armor. So for example, my armor, like platinum, for platinum armor you need defense skill 30. So you want to get to level up defense to wear certain types of armor. Let's finish this druid, get our loot. By the way, you could check the loot of any monster which you find, and for example, valuable thing is chests and gems. So it's gemstones which used to enhance power of your weapon. So as I said, you could, let me craft some arrows. As I said, you cannot craft weapons, you could only upgrade them, but you could craft armor. So to craft armor, you could use smithing skill to craft different tiers of armor. There are four main types. It's plate, body, plate, legs, plate, helm, plate, shield. And also there are actually armor for archers, it's in crafting, leather gear, and for mages, it's magical ropes and etc. It's also in crafting. So it's your decision what to choose. But for new player, it's very nice to stay when you just start to play, to stay on gathering resources. So general recommendation is to start mining, for example, because when you mine ore, you see I made some achievement here. I went till platinum ore, so every 18 seconds I could get platinum ore. And as you could see, this platinum ore, you could sell it to NPC for 62 gold. Yeah. Do not do it ever, because you could always sell stuff at the market. So there's, as I said, local market. It's where you could buy some gear, but actually better not to buy anything here because it's bad priced here. It's much cheaper to buy from other players. Also, by the way, there are some upgrades. It's important thing to notice in upgrade dealership in local market. There is the most important upgrade, as I said, it's after eating. So you wouldn't need to use food manually when you fight monsters. Because, yeah, as forgot to say, important thing that this is idle game, so you could close this game. So, for example, right now I am crafting arrows, for example, yeah, or yeah, gathering, or anyway, if I'll close the game and I'll come back in an hour or in 12 hours, my character will continue to progress, to do what he's doing, even if game closed. And it's 12 hours. By default, you have 12 hours, so you need to log into the game every 12 hours. Later on, with these upgrades, you could increase it. For example, this offline progress for 200,000 gold, you could add another hour. If you will get premium membership, you will get 6 more hours. And as I said, you need to buy premium only once. Or you do not need to buy it for real money. You could buy it from game currency. But actually, of course, you could you could speed up your progression in the game and buy this premium membership. By the way, if you need some gold in the game, you could also buy this premium membership and put it on sale. For example, right now on market, one premium costs 1.5 million gold, but actually it's 1 million, so you could find it cheaper. So the good thing to do is just stay when you just start to play and you want to go to sleep. First night which you will spend in this game, it's better to go mining or woodcutting or some other gathering thing to get the resources. Then you could refine these resources. So if you, for example, get copper ore and tin ore, you could smelt them. Yeah, let me get it another time. Yeah, you could go to the smelting and you could smelt bronze bar. And from bronze bar, you already can use smithing to create some armor. So, of course, it's a nice thing to craft armor, but actually, for new player, it's much more effective in terms of getting gold. It's to sell resources. Sell either ore or smelt ore into bars. Actually, there are different strategies. Some people, they even do not mine, or they just go on the market and they buy it. For example, silver ore. You could buy it for 35 gold. Then you could smelt it like this, and then you could sell it like silver bar at the market. Okay. You see this guy, he's selling it at a low price, so I'll just buy it because it's bad price for him, but we just earned some money with it. It's another way to get money. So actually a fair price for it, it's like 38. Okay. So this way you could make some gold by refining resources. Or you could craft some stuff, but crafting like bronze plate body, the only way to sell it for you will be sell it to the NPC, because not much people they buying bronze plate body or iron plate body from players. A lot of people they will just craft it because it's very easy to do. But later, when you have high smithing and you craft like platinum armor or meteorite diamond, you could make money with it, of course, very serious money. But yeah, you need to focus. So which skills we have in the game? We have combat, which consists of 6 different skills, 6. And yeah, when you just start, you could go with these 4. Like fighting, power, defense, and healed hit points. It's a good way. So we have crafting skills. Crafting is a good skill which give you possibility to upgrade your weapons. For example, you could craft leather gear or cloth gear, and you could craft ammunition like arrows. All of this you could sell on market, so it's good skill to go. Plundering, it's special skill. It's like stealing in Mellow Idle. But a bit different, because you can actually plunder villages or small towns. It's very long skill and there is huge chance of fail. So when you just start to play, chance of success is 30%. So my advice to you, do not ever go plundering when you just start to play, because if you advance woodcutting, it will increase your plundering success rate. So when you just start to play, you have 30% success rate. I have woodcutting, how much? 25, you see? And it's already plus 13%. So if you gain agility and woodcutting, you will be very successful in plundering. So when you just start to play, do not level up the skill. And what you could get from plundering? You could get capes, special, you see? Special like equipment. You could get tools, which you also wouldn't be able to get from other activities. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing, good skill, useful, but a bit you need to like start to do it like in 3 or maybe in a week when you just start to play. I play this game like 1 day only. It's okay, it's 2nd day. So next, woodcutting. It's cool skill, and you could make plenty of money by chopping trees. It's very easy to do. So you just chop trees and sell them on the market, or you could process these trees into something, for example, arrows. So if you to craft arrows, you need logs and you need bars. So you could do it. By the way, small tip, arrows, they have very high price when you sell it to NPC. So, for example, when you craft arrow, you craft 10 arrows. So out of 1 steel bar and 1 oak log, you craft not 1 arrow, but 10 arrows. And 1 steel arrow costs 15 gold. So we craft 10, it means 150 gold. So we made out of 1 steel bar and oak log, we made 150 gold, which is, I think, one of the best rates if you do not want to trade with players, but you want to trade with NPCs. This is kind of good tip to craft arrows. That's why I'm doing sometimes it, because yeah, I'm going into crafting, so it's a nice tip. Yeah, so woodcutting, nice thing with fishing. Fishing, very awesome thing, because you could you could cook this fish and get a lot of food to be successful in fighting. So with after eating, it's very nice if you plan to fight in this game. Very nice to go with to fishing and cooking, or you could just buy this cooked fish or sell raw fish. Everything useful in this game. So actually, the best way to play it is just do what you like. If you like mine ore. If you'd like fishing, do fishing. But actually, the best way is to focus at one activity. It's better than do a lot of things. You see, I'm doing a lot of things, and actually it's not the best way to go. I am just such a type of player. I like to do different stuff. But if you focus at something, like for example, if you focus only on mining, I would, if I would focus when it just started, I think now I would be able to make meteorite ore and diamond ore, and I make lots of money. But I focus on different stuff. It's kind of slower and you make less money, but it's more fun for me. So for you, it's also your choice, just what you like to do, and go for it. By the way, every time when you actually go with any activity, for example mining, there is a small chance that you will get a treasure chest. So you get chests not only fighting monsters, but also, for example, if you go mining, there is small chance to get very nice chests. So if you mine platinum, for example, you would get rare chests sometimes, which is awesome, because rare chests, it could have some enhancement scrolls. And I myself, I got rare chests from platinum ore, and there was a scroll which I sold on the market for 250,000 gold. Today it was. So right now I have 300 gold. And actually I have much more, but I'm selling stuff. So you see, I'm selling some stuff. So I'm trying to put all my money into the business. Yeah. So let's go further. You could mine, then you could smelt stuff, and smelting, it's also a very good business. Please notice that most of the metals, you need just one ore and that's it. But for some stuff, for example, for steel bars, you need 2 iron ore and 1 coal. So you need to mine coal separately, you need to mine iron for it, and then you could smelt steel bar. So yeah, but for example, for gold, you need only 1 gold ore. Then smithing. You could smith armor like bronze, iron. Also, you could smith jewelry. So from silver, from gold, from diamond, you could make jewelry. And by the way, jewelry, it's the thing which you should buy immediately when you just start to play. Just go to player stores and buy best which you could buy. For example, diamond ring, for example. It's top ring, it's cost like nothing, 700 gold, and you could equip it without requirements. Immediately you could equip it, you see? For example, if we would go for diamond plate mail, yeah? Okay, there is no diamond plate. Okay, let's go for platinum plate. To wear platinum plate body, you need 30 defense skill. So there are requirements for different types of equipment. Yeah, and for jewelry, there is no requirement. So just go and buy the best jewelry which you could when you just start to play. It will greatly enhance your combat. So yeah, this is smithing. Next we have cooking. So you could cook fish. It's a very easy source of food for fighting. Also you could cook meat. And meat, it's actually people cook meat to create dishes after all. So for example, you could create meaty burger with 1 onion. Cook 2 cooked meat and 1 onion. And then you create dish which will restore 7 health, while meat restore only 4. So it's a good way at high levels when you fight. People prefer to eat like power pizza or porcini soup, something like this, which restore a lot of hit points, because monsters, they make big blows there. Next, enhancing, it's for now, I'll make video about it a bit later when I'll buy premium. I think it will be even today I'll get my gold. Foraging, you could get nettle, different plants and fruits. Also onion, for example, and others like berries for cooking. So it's very good skill, useful one, and you could make a lot of money from it. Farming, with the farming you could make like tomatoes and such stuff. It's also locked, you need to buy premium to get access to it, but you also could just buy these tomatoes on the market. Tomato. So you could, you see, tomato seed, tomato. Oh yes, I think. I think it's possible to find it here. Okay, now brewing, you could create different potions, but you see you need tomatoes for it. And by the way, how to buy tomato? You see, I'm trying to buy tomato and it show me tomato seeds. I do not need tomato seeds, I need tomato. It's funny that I think developers, they will fix this problem. So yeah. So these potions, they affect your character only when you are online. So if you apply potion and you go offline, it will be waste. So apply potions only when you play online. It's important thing. There are very useful potions. For example, potion of negotiations. It's increase sale to NPC. So yeah, definitely look into brewing. And carpentry. Carpentry, you needed to create planks which used for clan building. So to build your property for clan, you need, for example, here spruce planks, 200, 2500. And to get it, you use carpentry and you spend gold on it, a lot of gold. So to make one plank, you need to spend one spruce log and 50 gold. So do not go into this skill when you just start to play. It's useless for you, but later on it's good. And agility, it's another premium skill. The only point of agility, it affects your plundering. So it's not do not worry that you can't use it, you can't level it, because it's totally all right to play without it. But as I said, it's possible to get premium in one day, and I'll make video about it, how to do it. What else? Let me show you some other moments in this game. So this is in your profile. You could see your skills, like it's like summary of your skills. You could apply boosts. Right now, game accessible in Steam. I use with Steam, and also at Android, at mobile phones. And at mobile phones, you could watch ads. It's very useful because when you watch ad, you get 2 hours 30% bonus experience. I cannot use it personally because my mobile phone, it do not support this game, it seems. I can't log in, so I play without it. But actually it's very nice thing. Which, if you will have premium, you will be able to get it without watching ads. So yeah, it's a nice thing. Also, yeah, there are like list of different skills, different boosts which you could get from your clan and other from your tools. For example, let me give you this little thing. Take a look, mining. If I want to mine copper ore, I need to spend 3 seconds on it, you see? Okay, platinum. But if I'll wear a pickaxe, you see pickaxe give us 4% boost. Okay, I equip it, and now I'm looking to it. You see it's 2 and 9 seconds. So it's faster. It's increase your speed. And there are different types of tools, a lot of. So for mining, it's pickaxe. For crafting, it's needle. So each skill has its own tools. And yeah, you could get these tools from plundering, or you could just buy it, needle, for example, from other players, like this. So as it's important to remember that each instrument could be improved with gems. Yeah, you get these gems from monsters, and there are different tiers of gems. So, for example, for first tier animals, you could get refined gemstone. From second cave, you could get crate and etc. So, in crafting skill, you could use these gems to refine anything. For example, I could refine my wood. My hatchet, so it will, right now it's normal hatchet, but if I'll spend my gem for it, it will become special hatchet, which will be better. So for example, right now I have this refined scimitar. So regular scimitar, it has very low stats, but refined has very much better, or grad scimitar. You see, it's even better. And to improve tiers of your weapons or your tools, you need to spend these gems which you get from combat. So it's kind of about what this boosts, this percentage. Next, yeah, your inventory. Here you could increase size of your inventory by in player shop. In local market, you could just buy this thing. Let's buy one. Okay, and you see you could buy it several times. So I just increased my size of my inventory by 1. Now it's become maximum 31, and there are quite big possibilities in this field, but actually you do not need it. When you just start to play, you do not need a lot of space. 30 space, it's more than you need. So don't worry about it. Later on, you will do it. So about clan, I said it's very easy. You just to create a clan, you need 10,000 gold. It's quite easy. I made my own clan. It's called Igroglaz YouTube. You could join us. It's just a community who like idle games and watch my channel. So for now we have some place you could join. Or you could join any other clan. There are a lot of different ones. How to find good clan? In the menu you could go leaderboards, and in the leaderboards first of all you can see your rating. So I myself, you see my attack skill, I'm at 1300 place. So it's each your activity you could get certain ranking, which is nice to look into your progress. Also clans, my clan, you see, it also has some activities and some ratings, and top players. So you could look, this is total levels. So it's sum of all your skills. So for example, I got right now, yeah, 406. So if you will summarize all these numbers, like 34 plus 34 plus 35 plus 1 plus 1, it will become 406. So right now top players, it's interesting even how much they got, like 1300, because the game is just started. And yeah, I think in a month there will be players who has like 2000. Not 2000, because later on it's much harder to go, but yeah, it's racing. And yeah, what I wanted to show you, like top clans. So of course it's nice to join top clan, because clans, they give you different bonuses. So the more powerful clan you join, more bonuses you will get. So in our clan, for example, we just started to play. That's why we do not have yet credits to upgrade stuff, but in time it will come. I think this is quite relaxing game, so no hassle. I like to just enjoy it slowly. So, but still, of course, it's nice to go effective. I like to play effective, but I mean, our clan is just casual clan. So, also there are like settings. I recommend you to put FPS to 24. You do not need 60 FPS in such game, so 24 will be more than enough. Yeah. So in the shop also you could not only buy premium, you also could buy like consumable stuff, like additional space in inventory, boost to gemstones, clan wall, credit boost. So yeah, of course this game has some pay to win stuff, like this credit boost, which you could use to level up your clan very fast. Without it, it's a very slow process. With this boost, it's very fast. But it's all right. Players, like developers, they need something to eat, and it's a nice game. Why not to support developer? And finally, a local market. Yeah, what you should focus when you just start to play. First thing, I think, if you plan to fight, you need after eating. If you're not fighter, you go mining, for example, it's definitely all right. So actually, fastest way to buy premium, which costs like 1.5 million, it's not to spend on after eating. Let's go on some crafting, some gathering and trading, of course. And yeah, so after eating, after looting, it's a good thing for a new player. Also, valued clan member, it's very cheap, 50,000 gold, and give you a 50% chance to preserve items which you send to clan quests. So as I am head of the clan, I have to support it a lot. So I bought this. Yeah, and also when later closer to end game, there are a lot of different capes which you also could spend. So it's like a sink for excessive money, so inflation wouldn't come to this game too soon. And player shops, it's kind of the source of money, because here you could make money. It's faster than like getting some resources. It's very easy. Buy cheap, sell for a lot of money. For example, let's go tin ore. Tin ore costs 9 gold. It's very cheap. It's very cheap. It should cost like more. The problem is that in this game, developer allowed people to have 3 alts. So you could play at 3 devices, for example, like 3 characters you could create. I do not do it myself. I have only 1 character, but some people do, and this way you could kind of not. It's not a cheating because it's allowed. I'll say it's cheesing. So resources sometimes drop very low because people, they just use alts to dig these resources to, and then they just dump them. So anyway, you could check tin ore, then you check copper ore. It's 38. This is quite a high price already. And you could change bronze. So price of the bronze, it's copper and tin. And you could, so the idea is to find your niche on the market. I'll make detailed video about different niches. I'll give you some secrets because, for example, today I made, I think, of 5, how much? This one, 250, 700,000 gold I made for today, and it's my just second day in the game. So, and I'm very relaxing. I'm playing very relaxing. I think it's possible to kind of do it in one day. You could buy premium. I'll give you some tips in my next videos. I'll make detailed guides about trading, about all the skills, and yeah, there are a lot of advices to share in this game, and I'll be glad to do it. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel because I'll make more videos about this game and other idle RPG games. It's my profile. It's what I love. It's my favorite game genre. I make videos only about idle games, best idle games. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see your like and comments. Please support me. Bye bye.